Welcome back, ARK Players, to a brand new video. Now today we have a pretty big topic to talk about because this has got the community asking loads of questions. Now if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and we're going to be diving into the world of Extinction and ARK Winter Wonderland. So if you guys didn't know, in the community crunch on Friday night 438, we found out that there is going to be a slight delay in the Extinction launch. That's why I decided I was going to take a little bit of a break over the weekend once I'd released the news on this, because now Extinction has been delayed until Thursday the 19th of December 2024, and it will be later in the day during PST hours. Now, this means that if you are in the UK, you're probably going to be waiting until like early Friday morning, which is always fun. It seems to be the way all the time with Extinction, but at least it will still be coming this week. This is probably the last time, well, the latest possible time they could have delayed it, because I'm sure after this week, all of the Studio Wildcard team will be heading on holiday for like the winter and stuff like that. So that's why this is like the last time possible. And this has now given a lot of players fear that Winter Wonderland is going to be cancelled for this year. Now, there isn't actually any information whatsoever on Winter Wonderland in this community crunch. They did say when they released Turkey Trials back on November 26th, they said the feast is set, survivors. Turkey Trials will run from November 26th to December 10th, bringing boosted rates and vibrant colours to your ARK. While this year's celebration may be simpler, it's the perfect time to give thanks, gather your tribe, and bundle up around a warming curry while we prepare for a festive time in Winter Wonderland. So everyone was obviously really excited, because in another community crunch as well, they've also mentioned that we're going to be getting new content that's going to be coming with Winter Wonderland as well. But the worrying thing is there's going to be no more community crunches now until the launch of Extinction, and there is no news whatsoever on where Winter Wonderland is going to be. The only thing that could end up happening is if it does come, they just tell us this week at some point that Winter Wonderland will also be coming with the update. But as time does go on and closer to Christmas and closer to the launch of Extinction, I am very worried we're going to get a little bit of a message from Studio Wildcard to tell us that they'll be releasing some sort of event colors, but they won't be able to have enough time to do a Winter Wonderland. Now, please obviously take this with a pinch of salt at the moment, because this is not being confirmed by Studio Wildcard. This is just me talking to you and being honest with you with what obviously kind of happens quite a lot when it comes to ARK, and I'm not obviously getting worried yet, but the only thing is because they've pushed it back to the last possible time and they're trying to get all these bugs out, unless they've got a whole a different team working on the Winter Wonderland stuff, I feel like they would have mentioned something in this community crunch if it was coming. Now, they said we'll be able to share a more precise launch time closer to release, and that's also when you'll get the trailer. Delays are never wanted, and obviously we're no stranger to it, but these extra few days allow us to squash some bugs and ensure a smoother experience for everyone, especially with the holidays coming up and platforms closing for a break, which prevents our ability to heavily update the game. Thanks for your patience, and we can't wait for you to play it. Without further ado, allow us to reveal the Wasteland War key art. So, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited for Extinction, Bob's Tall Tales Part 3. Like, it's going to be so much fun. But again, what's really worrying me with Studio Wildcard at the moment, I know nothing's been cancelled or delayed yet, but what has been worrying me over the last sort of couple of sort of months of 2024 is that, events, they kind of seem to want to get rid of events. It's very strange. There's something. Obviously, it changed from them doing events from ARK Survival Evolved to making them into mods on ARK Survival Ascended. Over time, I realized that it's actually a pretty cool thing what they've done there. But then, as we kind of got closer to like Fear Ascended and stuff like that, they kind of went a little bit strange with events. And they tried to make it exclusive to Club ARK, and obviously people were like, no chance. And then Turkey Trials, they didn't have enough time to focus on getting a proper Turkey Trials out. And now for Winter Wonderland, if they then cancel it, people are just not going to be happy. And I think sometimes, I've said this in a lot of videos, Studio Wildcard they said at Extra Life that they really do listen to content creators, they really do listen to the community, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Now, right now, it feels like I'm giving them a bit of like slack, and they haven't even announced anything about Winter Wonderland. But just because I'm very used to them going quiet on things, and then last minute they kind of try and make us happy by giving us Extinction and Bob's Tall Tales, but then saying, unfortunately, we're going to have no time for Winter Wonderland, it does kind of get to a stage where you're like, when are they ever going to properly deliver on something? So if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I feel like we're not going to get it. And I really, really feel so sad saying that in this video, because I want to be positive about it. But just the fact that there's no more community crunches coming, I just don't see how they're going to get it done on time, considering they've delayed Extinction. Unless they've delayed Extinction so it gives them more time to get Winter Wonderland out, then that would be cool. But we'll see, guys. I mean, I would be more than happy even if they didn't have enough time and they gave us the stuff from last year. But what they've mentioned is that they've actually moved to a new like a new update for events, where it's like they can't use the ones from last year because it's like an upgraded system now. And to be honest, I did actually put the Turkey Trail 1 mod on my cluster server this week. What am I on about? When Turkey Trail launched in November, at the end of November, and my servers were crashing and everything. So what I was thinking is that they actually are telling the truth about the events now being older and the mods being unstable, and they have to work on a whole new one to get it out there. So, but even if it was just like the stuff from last year, I know they said it's not easy. I'm sure people would be happy with that, just because we want to get into that Christmas spirit. And again, Studio Wildcard, please remember how massive these events are for people. Like they really, as much as everyone loves the new content and stuff, the events is what really gets people into the spirit, and you know, and it really helps out people on official servers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be leaving it up to you guys now to let me know what you think is going to happen. And do you think we're going to get the Winter Wonderland? I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope that I'm just being negative in this video, and hopefully out of nowhere they will give us like some information this week saying Winter Wonderland is coming with Extinction. But I'm just slightly worried, and I'm sure many of you guys are too. Anyway, I just wanted to like end the video of talking about my servers. I'm sure you're sick of them, sick of me mentioning it now. But there'll be a lot of server promo this week because on the build up to Extinction. So obviously, yep, on now Thursday the 19th of December, my server cluster, which is the LoadedCrysis cluster, will be launching 2 Extinction PvE maps. There will be server 9 and server 6 on the cluster. Will become each of them will have 100 slots, and will become an Extinction map. You will be able to obviously tribe up straight away from the day. There'll be no restrictions. You can jump in and get down and dirty in the world of Extinction and the Wastelands straight away as Studio Wildcard release the map. So if you are someone sitting there right now thinking, I'm looking to make some new friends in ARK, or I'm looking to find a new tribe, or anything like that, or I just don't know where I've decided to play, I'm going to decide to play Extinction, come and join us on the LoadedCrysis cluster. We're working on so many different things at the moment. Every single time a new map comes out, most of our servers are going to have so many slots that so you're not going to have to worry about getting a space. Obviously, I can't guarantee how or work out how busy launch is going to be for the servers. Like, we have 200 slots available for people to play on. So obviously on launch day, there's going to be a lot of promo for the servers. So I do expect them to be quite full, but there will be space. So if you want to get in there, just get in there as soon as possible. The link to my Discord is down below. That will give you the most up-to-date information as soon as our servers go live. And if you check the pings in the announcement page on the in the Discord, then you'll be kept up to date with everything regarding the servers. But generally, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support of the cluster recently. And I've just been so happy to see so many of you guys making new friends. That's probably one of the most rewarding things about doing the cluster, is just seeing everyone coming together and just being such a welcoming community to loads of members. You know, so many people joining new tribes, making new friends, and That's one of the biggest things I want to push on my servers. So get ready, guys, for Extinction releasing this Thursday. Most of the videos this week will just be on updates from Studio Wildcard on the launch, as I always do, because I'm sure the devs are going to give us some information, but they're going to definitely be busy at work this week. I'm glad to be back after my little break, and I'm ready to make Extinction content for you guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.